The idea of a home is deeply woven into our being. It's more than just a roof over our heads or four walls to keep out the cold. Home is where we build our lives, nurture our families, and create memories that last a lifetime. It's a place of comfort, safety, and belonging, shaping who we are and how we see the world. More than shelter, it's the backdrop to our lives, the stage for our daily joys and struggles, and the foundation for our dreams. But for many, this dream is slipping away as cities become fortresses of impossible expense. Skyrocketing prices and fierce competition have turned homeownership into a distant hope for millions. Young people and families are forced to choose between taking on crushing debt or leaving the communities they love behind. The sense of stability that once came with a home is now replaced by uncertainty and tough decisions. The traditional path, work hard, save, buy a house, now feels like a relic from another era, out of reach for so many who do everything right. The human cost is immense, stifling creativity, ambition, and well-being. The stress of unstable housing seeps into every aspect of life, affecting relationships, health, and even our sense of hope for the future. We're squeezed into smaller boxes, compromising on space, privacy, and quality of life, forced to make do with less while paying more. But when pushed to the edge, people innovate. Communities come together, new ideas are born, and creative solutions begin to take shape. This isn't just economics, it's about people, their stories, their struggles, and the urgent need for bold new solutions that put humanity first. It's a call for design driven by necessity, affordability, and vision, a movement to reimagine what home can be for everyone. Meet Nikolaj, a passionate graphic designer who found himself priced out of the vibrant city he's always called home. The rising cost of living and soaring rents made it nearly impossible for him to stay in the place that inspired his creativity. Like so many others, Nikolaj faced a difficult choice: give up on his dreams and leave, or find a new path forward that would let him stay close to the city's energy and opportunities.
I chose the other way. I wasn't ready to let go of everything I loved about this city.
Inspiration struck unexpectedly at the bustling docks. Rows of shipping containers, once just vessels for cargo, suddenly seemed full of untapped potential and possibility.
I saw more than just steel walls. I saw strength, modularity, and the perfect shell for a unique personal home.
Friends called it a mad idea, doubting it could ever work. But Nikolaj saw a kind of logic and freedom in the unconventional.
I wouldn't just buy a home. I'd build one with my own hands, exactly the way I wanted.
He became his own architect and builder, teaching himself everything from welding and insulation to plumbing and electrical work, determined to make his vision real. After weeks of searching through yards and listings, he finally found his container, a 40-foot high-cube box, dented but solid, ready for transformation. For just a fraction of what a city flats deposit would cost, Nikolaj's bold project and his new future officially began. Turning a steel box into a home took creativity and grit. Nikolaj cut windows and doors, flooding the space with light.
I used spray foam insulation to create a thermal cocoon.
Timber framing gave shape to living spaces, replacing cold steel with warmth.
I installed a compact kitchen, a clever wet room, and did all the wiring and plumbing myself.
Each step was a challenge, but the result was remarkable. The container became a stylish, practical home, open plan, efficient, and cozy. Industrial origins were celebrated, not hidden. The total cost? Less than a new car. Nikolaj didn't just build a house, he built a solution. Moving in was just the start for Nikolaj. What began as a personal journey quickly became something much bigger than he ever imagined. As he settled into his new home, he realized he was part of a growing movement, one that challenged the traditional ideas of what a home should be. His story shared online inspired thousands. People from all walks of life saw his journey and began to question their own assumptions about housing, comfort, and what truly matters in a living space.
I've shown a generation they have a choice. You don't have to follow the same path as everyone else. There are new ways to live, and it's possible to create a home that reflects your values and dreams.
Alternative housing is now a movement, one that's growing every day as more people discover the freedom and creativity it offers. Workshops, new designs, and communities are emerging everywhere. People are coming together to learn, build, and share ideas, creating a network of support and innovation. Nikolaj's home is a symbol, proof that you can build something meaningful with limited resources and a bold vision. You don't need a massive mortgage for a beautiful personal space. A home can be small and still be filled with warmth, style, and personality. It's about rethinking what home means, about finding joy in simplicity and connection, rather than just square footage. Valuing creativity and freedom over convention, people are discovering new ways to express themselves through their living spaces. His project challenges us to see potential in the overlooked and to be bold. It's a call to action for anyone who's ever dreamed of something different. The solution to the housing crisis may be a million small, courageous ideas, each one unique, each one making a difference. What's your bold idea for the future of housing? Imagine the possibilities if we all dared to dream a little bigger or smaller. Share it, and let's build a different future together. The next generation of homes starts with your imagination.